It's David the Bugeye guy with this beautiful 1958 blue Bugeye with the correct blue new dashboard and trim and new beautiful blue seats. What's really special about this car, if you can read it, this is the British Motor Industry Heritage Trust Certificate. It's sort of the birth certificate for the car that I've ordered. And if you can't read it, I'll just read it to you. It's Austin Healey Sprite number AN5L524. And for those of you who know Bugeye's, 501 was the very first car. The engine number is listed. The body number I'll show you in the door is BAE 647. They never match because they were built in different locations. But this car is in fact in the plaque there, 647. It was a left-hand drive North American car. It was originally done in Speedwell blue with a blue interior. There was no record of the color or even that it was provided with a convertible top, and it was built on March 31, 1958, which happens to be the very day that 501 was built, the first day of Bugeye production, and then it was dispatched on April 4th, 1958 to Hambro Trading, the U.S. distributor. So the destination was the U.S. We have the key number, that's long gone. It had a heater, a laminated windscreen, front bumper, revolution counter, and windscreen washers. And that's issued to me this July. So what we have here potentially is one of the oldest Bugeyes left in the world. Moving under the hood on this car, we would love to see the engine with that serial number located here. Unfortunately, for this particular car, it's been upgraded to a 1275 with a rib case transmission. It's great, and it's a really nice driving restored car. It's just not correct, and it deserves to be when you look at this important heritage. We have, there's the VIN plaque, as we'd call it here in the States. If you can read that, it does in fact say AN5L524. So there's verification that's nice to see. And now I'll show you the door plaque. Here's our body number in the door, BAE 647. All Bugeyes have their body numbers there, and they never match the VIN numbers. That's true for all Bugeyes. And it's so nice to see that 647 and 524 go together per this heritage certificate. So we would love to have additional verification to even further demonstrate that this is in fact a car that was built on the very first day of production, and we have no reason to believe that it isn't. But what we don't have is engine 210. Boy, it would be nice to have that under the hood, and it really demonstrates why there's an element of mystery with any British car heritage. So many of these cars were cheap, fun sports cars. People changed parts. They wanted a 1275 engine for more power. They didn't think that one day in 2010 we'd be watching a video about the heritage of this particular car. It was an $1,800 sports car. People wanted to use them and play with them, and they wanted to have them set up for maximum power. So that engine's long gone, and we don't have that data point for additional verification. There's one other thing that's a bit of a mystery, and that's that the dashboard number is always right about here on the back of these dashboards in yellow crayon. We would love to see 524 back here, but it's not the original dashboard. I could tell when we recovered it, it was all chopped up here for a radio. Somebody had messed around with this dashboard before in past restorations. It's not the original piece. So we don't have that data point either. I'm afraid there'll always be an element of mystery with figuring out the heritage of this particular car. But thankfully, we've got the trust certificate to verify that this VIN number and this body number match. And it is, in fact, a Bugeye that was made on the very first day of production for the Bugeye line in 1958. In fact, it was almost 2 months before the motoring trade even knew that there would be a Bugeye. They weren't alerted until 2 months later. It's all here at bugeyeguy.com.